In the shadowy world of Cold War espionage, few stories are as enthralling as that of the Cambridge Five, a network of British double agents who betrayed their nation and the West, feeding a steady stream of classified intelligence to the Soviet Union. This tale is one of brilliance and betrayal, where ideals clashed with loyalties, and the fate of nations hung precariously in the balance. The story begins in the 1930s at the prestigious halls of Cambridge University, where a group of young, idealistic students became enamored with Marxism and the Soviet cause. Among them were Kim Philby, Donald Maclean, Guy Burgess, Anthony Blunt, and John Cairncross. Recruited by Soviet intelligence, these men believed they were fighting against the rising tide of fascism and for the creation of a more equitable world. Little did they know, their actions would mark them as some of history's most infamous traitors. Their infiltration was meticulous and masterful. With their elite education and social connections, the Cambridge Five ascended the ranks of Britain's most sensitive institutions: MI6, the Foreign Office, and even Buckingham Palace. They became gatekeepers of classified information, passing secrets to their Soviet handlers with chilling precision. During World War II, their espionage reached a fever pitch. As the Allies coordinated their efforts, the Cambridge Five delivered vital intelligence to the Soviets, often ensuring Moscow was steps ahead in critical battles. It's said that their leaks altered the course of the war, providing the Soviet Union with the edge it needed on the Eastern Front. But the true scale of their treachery emerged during the Cold War. As tensions between East and West escalated, the Cambridge Five continued their work, feeding Moscow everything from NATO strategies to America's nuclear secrets. Kim Philby, arguably the most notorious of the group, nearly became head of MI6's Soviet counterintelligence division, a position that would have allowed him to sabotage Western operations from within. Yet, for all their cunning, cracks began to show. In 1951, Donald Maclean and Guy Burgess fled to the Soviet Union, narrowly avoiding capture after being exposed. Their defection sent shockwaves through the British establishment and raised suspicions about their associates. Over the next decade, investigations revealed the extent of their betrayal. Kim Philby defected in 1963, while Anthony Blunt and John Cairncross's roles were quietly uncovered in the years that followed. The Cambridge Five's legacy is as divisive as it is profound. To some, they were misguided idealists who betrayed their homeland for a flawed ideology. To others, they were ideological warriors who believed in the promise of socialism, no matter the cost. Their actions shattered trust within intelligence communities, exposing the vulnerabilities of even the most secure institutions. Decades later, the story of the Cambridge Five continues to captivate and confound. How could some of Britain's brightest minds, groomed for greatness, betray their country so utterly? Was it ideology, ambition, or something deeper that drove them? The answers remain elusive, locked away in the shadowy archives of history. What is certain, however, is that their story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the power of ideals and the peril of unchecked loyalty. In the covert chessboard of espionage, the Cambridge Five played a dangerous game, one whose consequences are still felt today.